Good morning. Today is Saturday, the day we practice meditation together. Just sit down and relax at where you are, home, office, or wherever. Let's look up to the Buddha, the enlightened one, that empty our mind and let just be. Let's begin. NamMo Sikao Muni Mu Musa NamMo TaMo DaRaHoang. May all the Buddha from 10 directions bless us, bless our family, our loved one. And may all sentient being free of suffering by any kind, physically, mentally, and spiritually. May all be peace, happy, and enjoy life in harmony with the nature. Let's put the right hand on top of left hand. We name a right hand a wisdom hand, the light. And we name the left hand compassion hand. We have been practiced for a while, understand the techniques. The breathing techniques very simple, with more called a mindfulness breathing technique, in and out slowly, and be aware when you breathe in and out, and be aware of the energy which you can feel with. Don't have to give in any name for that kind of energy, or dig it in the definitions of the energy. Pure, just like be with that. The compassion energy through the mantra Mu Amusha will connect it with our physically and mentally, that vibrate and liberate and unlock all negative energy within our body. So we just relax and we observe the energy and allow the energy flow. We just need a tree that rooting down on the Buddha nature land for the energy to flow within. The mantra NamMo TaMo DaRaHoang have a power connected us with the enlightened one, the Buddha, lighting up our wisdom, activate our wisdom with the wisdom light and with the compassion within mindfulness practiced. Very benefit for all of us, physically, mentally, and spiritually, especially for health and healing. Not just that, we also thinking about our loved one, like our parents, our husband, wife, family, and children, friends. Our best marriage energy through the moment we meditate. And they all receive it, yes. Just thinking about all your loved ones at this moment. Connected with them just like a network of the compassion and wisdom. And we are asked, the Buddha from 10 directions bless all of them. And let's receive and just prepare yourself to be very humble and just receive and receive only. When you breathe in through your nose, you bring it down to your lower body, and then you're expanding your belly. You just hold it there for 3 seconds. Concentrate right the heaven gate point after that. Where is the heaven gate point? No gate. It's right in the front of the tailbone. Just keep your mind there for a second, and open the heaven gate for the energy from the lower part flow through the backbone up to the top of your head. When you breathe out and you sunken your belly, and we're chanting the mantra by doing so, from the top of your head down to the tip of your toe will be full of the energy. It vibrates and liberates. You feel with that. Let feel with the energy. Let receive the energy. And let be with the Buddha nature. Breathe in your belly. Hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate by the heaven gate point. Breathe out. Sunken your belly. Chanting the mantra. We all be silenced and aware with the energy flow. When you feel with the energy, you acknowledge that it's there. Don't interrupt it, but incorporate with and be one with and flow with the energy. The energy from the Buddha, from the enlightened one, from the compassionate one, very intelligent, understand about your body, your mind very well. It will flow within and settle down to reset your body, to heal, to clean up your mind, to be clear. If you feel with the energy, just let it be. and connect to all your loved ones so the energy can flow and heal all together. We're talking about nothing wrong, but just love. Yes. When we love, not just with human, we love towards, our love toward all sentient beings. We love animal, we love tree, we love all kind of sentient beings. Nothing wrong with that. The definitions of love most towards the person that we matching up with based on the attractive physically, could be based on fame, money, how the way they look, the beauties, what you like. Race, color, yeah. Human, we always being that way, that we call love. But those kind of love is beautiful, yes, but also build out the roadblock, prevent us to go beyond to know the truth of the Buddha nature. Because when we fall in love with that person, we create the fence around that not set that person to be free no more, but put us in the prisons of tendency, of whatsoever that not allow other to be freely doing things. Because we just do things called love to satisfy our desire. Buddha see that kind of love based on desire is create more suffering. We look back, yes, if we love someone, that person doing something we don't like or not get along well, we suffer. And then we try to stop or do something to prevent that person don't do it again. We also interfere that person's life and create more suffering for them. Both finally suffer. We all know that love is good, but always face to great suffering all the time. We don't talk about those kind of love because we all know. We talk about love, what Buddha say, mean compassion. Love beyond, love all. Equally love. No judgment based on fame, desire, the way how they look, the way how we're seeking to satisfy our feeling, sensations, our desire. That's not what Buddha say about love. Love in Buddhist, what Buddha teaches is love that means sharing our marriage. To transform all suffering, sharing our marriage equally to all. There's no judgment based on anything. Very pure like the Buddha nature, raised up from the inside. No roadblock, no nothing prevent us to go beyond. That love, Buddha always encouraging us to practice. There's nothing wrong when we love all. But not just say love. Love in Buddhism also means that you have to practice to transform yourself to be no longer suffer. Because if you suffer, you love someone, you might transmit that kind of disease of suffering to that person. Love in Buddhist, not transmit the disease, but transform the sufferer from other. Therefore, we all need to practice to transform our suffering first, In other hand, love in Buddhist, we can use the term easier to understand, that means compassion. Compassion towards everything, to all. Practice compassion helps us to remove the negative energy. Practice compassion with a pure mind, with no judgment or attachment. We treat each other equally, with respect. That helps us to really heal entire our life, community, and our loved one. Life is not meant suffer. Life is beautiful. It's suffer because we create the suffering, not because life is suffering. So we don't say, okay, life is suffering. No, life is beautiful. We just don't know. Therefore, we create a suffering for ourselves and others. Practice compassion, the true love from the Buddha nature within, raised up from a very pure mind with non-attachment. That we call wonderful. Nothing wrong. That's wonderful that what Buddha practiced. Nothing wrong but just love. That's what Buddha said. When we practice mu'amusa, we activate the highest, the most important energy within us that we've forgotten for so long. That compassion energy always exists within. Mu'amusa is the key, that when we breathe in and out, it vibrates, it liberates, it moves, and it heals our body. And it raises up the true love that we see everything, every sentient being, every human being as the Buddha future. There's no rejections or there's no selections. There's just love only. The more you practice, the better energy flow. I have a student staged behind me. Her name is Ines. She's given the bell by her husband. That bell is so wonderful. One hit, the sound is great. The vibrations still echo for a long time. That bell is very good, selected from Jim, her husband. And somehow, Jim chose the right belt. Mu'amusa is the good belt that the Buddha offered to us, because he knows mu'amusa, when we hit it with the mindful breathing technique, the energy will be shouting within entire our body and vibrate through entire universe. Unlimited echo sound of the energy that vibrates and connected with all sentient beings. When you practice our meditations, you're chanting the mantra mu'amusa, you're thinking about your loved one, parents, whole family and friends. The special bell we call mu'amusa, hitting by the mindfulness meditations, the breathing technique, will shouting that vibration through all, at healing people, and an echo for everlasting. So when you breathe in and out, the chanting of Mu Amusa very benefit, really helpful. Bring us closer to the Buddha, to enlightened one. And also remove all the suffering and negative energy. And open up our mind to be full of the good potential of living in the highest spiritual practice. In these years, from the last year, there are so many things that scare and make us worry. It gets deep into our nerves, make us fear. We need to return back to the Buddha nature and practice love. Practice Muamusa and NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang to line up our wisdom. There's nothing wrong with that. There's benefit because that is the true love. Loving yourself and transfer your suffering is mean loving each other. You cannot love each other without caring about yourself. You cannot love each other without loving yourself by practice to transform your suffering. Not together. We bring the nature within out. And let's be mindful with the breathing technique and hitting the bell Mu Amusa and turn on the light of the wisdom NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang. And let the vibrations of the wisdom light and compassion energy vibrate, liberate to the entire universe, and that we offer to all our loved ones to connect together with us and all Buddha from 10 different directions, for all to benefit, to heal, to no longer suffer. Breathe in, expanding our belly. Concentrate on the heaven gate point and thinking about our family, our loved one, connected with them, and offer our wisdom, compassion, our merit to them all. Breathe out, sunken the belly, and chanting the mantra, and let the energy vibrate freely within your body. Just relax and just observing the energy. And we are focused on the true love that what Buddha teaches. We have to see the truth of how we love each other. Based on what? Is it based on money? Like based on fame, luxury? Is it based on how the way they look, how attractive they are? You know, Buddha said all those kind of things is okay. But we have to know all those, it's impermanent. It will be gone. It's not exist forever. Just there at the condition to support our life. If we love each other just based on that, meaning we just love each other by the material, we become the material person. That love will be destroyed very soon. The love that Buddha say mean more compassion. It's better. It's better because by those kind of love we see the truth of the Buddha within everyone, every sentient being, everything surrounding within our environment that we live in. Don't let somebody say that wrong when you love the tree, when you love the flower. I love all the flowers that I plant in the temple because they show the most beautiful of how they are. Every single flower is different color, different structure, texture, but they are beautiful. I don't love roses more than tulip or lily or peony. I love all. I don't remember all the name of the flower, but I always send the most beautiful flower to Ines and ask her to look for and plant in the temple. You know, we have to see through what cover our eyes that couldn't even go beyond, not break through and step beyond to rejoice with the true love, with the compassion. There's nothing wrong if we step an extra mile to be. This is wonderful. If things happen wrong, break down the relationship between us and others, it's just because we are not love that person with the true love, with no attachment. So therefore, we have the plan for them to be in order to love. Loving someone, there's no plan. There's no barrier. There's only love. Buddha called compassion. Let the compassion arise inside our thought. Let the energy of love really flow around and transform the suffering and heal our people. Not thinking about our family, our parents. And may all of them receive a good energy this Saturday morning. May all be blessed, be strong, and be free of all to enjoy life. And now, together with me, I ask all of you to be with the Buddha nature, connected with all the Buddha from 10 directions. And we offer our energy to all people who still suffer physically, mentally, and spiritually, for them to be no longer suffer. May all be healed. May our loved one all be happy. May all understand about all phenomena is impermanent. Nothing wrong, but just love. That's what we practice through the mantra Muamusha and NamMo, TaMo, TaMo, DaRaHoang. Breathe in Expanding your belly and hold there for 3 seconds. Concentrate right at the heaven gate point. Breathe out. Sunken your belly. Chanting the mantra. Just as we done, just within 30 minutes, we practiced to receive the energy and to offer our marriage to all. We go beyond any attachment for us to be free to reach out to all and practice the true love from what Buddha teaching, to no longer create any suffering by the particular to satisfy our desire of love. Let's practice this sometime during the week. Really benefit. And thank you for you to join with us and practice. Thank you, and may all be blessed. And we offer our energy of this special Saturday that we practiced to all. May all be no longer suffer. Buddha bless all.